What's going on, everybody? Andrew here with Redwood Reptiles, and I want to make a quick video for you guys to go over some of the females that'll hopefully be going for me this next year. These are all females that I've raised up from hatchlings, and whether I produce them or whether I've purchased them. They're all right around 1,000 grams, some a little bit more, some a little bit less, but they're all eating really good, so knock on wood that they keep eating good, and if they do, I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be going for me this next season. So this isn't all the females that I've got that'll be going for the first time this year. This is just the ones that I'm most excited for, the ones that I think have the most potential. So anyways, before we get into that, I just want to give a shout out to my buddy Max at Interstellar Reptiles. I have known Max for a long time. He was one of the first people I met when I got into this hobby, and I've remained friends with him ever since. Still talk to him on a daily basis, and I suggest you guys go give him a follow. Super humble guy, very funny guy, and very knowledgeable. So he's definitely one of those people you can approach with questions or whatever, and he's not going to shine you on. So good guy, Max, Interstellar Reptiles. Go give him a follow. I'll put his information down below. And yeah, let's get into this video. Like I said, not going to be anything fancy, just going to be a quick kind of run through the top 10 females that we got this next season and give you an idea of what we got going on over here. So without further ado, hope you enjoy this video. So the first one right here is from one of the first clutches ever produced. This is well, she's a normal, but she's double het for Desert Ghost and VPI Axanthic. So I have a male for her from the same clutch. So hopefully we can get some good odds and produce a Desert Ghost Axanthic next year. All right, next one up is this pastel GHI Mojave Hypo Girl that I got from Jerome at No Limit Royals. She's also right around 1,000 grams, and not sure what I'm going to put to her yet, but just happy to have one of Jerome's animals. Actually, I have a few of them, but looking forward to getting this girl in the rotation because there's so many options as far as what to pair her with. So this girl's from the first puzzle clutch that I hatched out, and she is a pastel puzzle and a really clean example of one. She's actually going into shed, so she's usually even brighter than this, but yeah, cool patterns. And I don't have a ton of puzzle stuff, but it is very much a focal point of my future breeding plans. So getting this girl mixed in with some stuff is going to be really fun, and haven't yet decided what to pair to her, but whatever it is, I'm sure it'll make for some cool babies. So this girl is the sister to that pastel puzzle. She was from the same clutch. She is a super pastel banana mystic puzzle. The pairing on these two were banana pastel puzzle to a pastel mystic het puzzle. So these were two of the girls from that clutch, and just really cool patterns. Not usually a huge fan of super pastel, but it does work really well with puzzle, in my opinion. And the colors on her are just really, really cool. I think the mystic helps with the contrast, which was kind of my idea going into the project as far as getting mystic into the puzzle. So I think I have achieved what I was hoping I would achieve with that, and I'm going to continue to incorporate it into different things. But yeah, this girl right here, about the same size as the last one, right around 1,000 grams. Staying on theme with the puzzle, this is not a visual, but this is a het, and this girl is a Mojave het puzzle. Held her back. She's not from the same clutch, but I held her back just because I really liked her pattern and her coloration and all that stuff. So I think Mojave works really well with puzzle as well. Joel from State 48 Exotics proved that, and yeah, just looking forward to get her mixed in as well. So this girl right here came from Chris at CMM Constrictors. She is a super GHI chocolate, and I will be pairing her to a GHI chocolate hypo male. So hopefully get some double supers that are also het hypo, and yeah, just making the building blocks for future projects. But I really like how dark she is. I'm not a big belly guy, but her belly, it doesn't look like it on camera, but it's really dark and grayed out. And yeah, so she should be ready to go this year. She's about 1,100 grams, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, super GHI chocolate. So this girl right here was actually a gift from my girl, Nicole, who owns and operates Tropical Torts. She raises tortoises, has some really cool stuff. So go check her out on Instagram if you're not already following her. But she got this girl for me at Pomona about 1.5 years ago. And it was from Dragon Herps table. I forget who runs it or who owns the company, but got this girl along with the next one I'm going to show you. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to put to her, but she's 1,200 grams, something like that. And just really happy with how she's progressed. She's one of my favorite animals in my collection. So this is the other girl we picked up from Dragon Herps at Pomona last year. This girl right here is a Hypocrypton. So she's hypo, and she's also het for clown and cryptic. A little stuck shed, but really cool girl. I love hypo. I know some people don't like it. It gets a bad rap, but I like it a lot. I think it can really enhance a lot of these combos. And it's pretty affordable as far as recessives go. So this girl right here, right around 1,000, 1,100 grams. And also not sure what I'm going to pair to her yet either, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. So this girl right here, I've shown off quite a bit lately on Instagram, but this is a white lace yellow belly pastel, and she's 66% het clown. White lace means she's a super lace, and got her from Seth at DD Exotics. Just a really awesome example of white lace, that pixelation by the belly, the contrast, the blushing, just an awesome animal. I really hope she proves het clown. If not, still, it's nice to have a white lace yellow belly pastel in the mix, and we can make some really cool hets. So hoping to pair her to a Mandarin clown that I don't own, but somebody very close by does. So we'll see if that goes down. I'm going to be sending her shed in to Rare Genetics to get shed tested. So hopefully she comes back as being het for clown. But if not, either way, happy to have this animal. She's super cool, and she's about 1,100 grams. So in my opinion, I saved the best for last. Maybe not visually, but genetically for sure, because she gives me an opportunity to hit a triple visual this coming year. I produced her last year, and I have a sibling of hers that is the exact same genetics. So they should be ready to go. She's about 1,100 grams, and she is a pastel Enchi hypo double het desert ghost pied. So I was fortunate enough to make a 2.2, but I sold one of the females, and I'm actually selling the other male if anyone's interested. But so I've got 1.1 to play with, but yeah, so could hit desert ghost hypo pieds with Enchi and maybe some pastel. I don't know, we'll see. So very excited about that, and yeah, very excited about this upcoming season. So yeah, man, as you guys can see, there's a lot of potential in those girls. I'm really excited to see what we can get out of them. If I can get that triple visual male, that dude's gonna run through my whole collection. So I've already got plans for some of these animals that I haven't even produced yet. It's not to put the cart before the horse, but you know, it's hard not to. I'm just really excited for what's to come and the years following too. Like I've said before, a lot of my projects are designed around what I can produce with them in 3 to 5 years. So it's not necessarily the immediate gratification from a clutch. It's more so the building blocks, you know, making cool animals, but in the process working towards something that I guess I'm, you know, perpetually chasing. So it never gets boring. And anyways, yeah, so we'll see what happens. Really enjoying the process. One thing I want to mention too is I remember when I got into this hobby or this industry, whatever you want to call it, this business, and I remember everything on paper looking so doable. You know, the ROI, the return on investment was going to be so immediate, and it was going to be great. And yeah, I like the animals, but man, I'm going to get my money back so quick. And you can do that, I guess, if you have the best luck in the world or if you have a ton of money to dump into it. But at the same time, once you start running into these roadblocks and the odds don't pan out the way you'd hope they would, or whatever it is, you start to realize that this process, like many people have said, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So once I became okay with that, once I became okay with the fact that, I'm always going to be chasing something, there's never an end goal really, it's made it much more enjoyable for me to pursue this whole thing and to keep up with all these animals. So I really suggest that you try and think about that if you aren't already. Tether your expectations a little bit. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but the reality is if you do that and then something good happens, then hey, it's a positive. But it's always good to just not expect the world, because chances are it might not come. So, and that'll discourage a lot of people, unfortunately. But yeah, anyways, I'll shut up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And remember, you can still vote for Snakes and the Fat Man 15 Minutes of Lame for me. I'll put the link below in this video. You have until December 24th at midnight. You can vote once every 24 hours. If you would do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Catch up with some of these people that are out front, and have my own episode, bring my own 15 Minutes Lame guest on, and go from there. Keep this title keep it on the West Coast. So anyways, you guys, until next time, take care.